recruiting process was pretty, it was fun. It was really fun. It started off with A&M and pretty much people from the Big 12. Everybody from the Big 12. My scholarship to A&M was for football and baseball. So I didn't give up on my baseball. But I was more into football in high school because, I mean, football is what attracted people. It got the most attention. If you're good at it, you know, why not? And you're getting the attention, why not roll with it?
How many people get a full ride baseball and a full ride football to the university, you know, to Texas A&M? That doesn't happen.
This is something like the Holocaust. Millions of our people lost. Bow our heads and pray to the Lord. Till I die,
I felt like untouchable, unstoppable. Nobody could mess with me. I felt above everybody and everything. I just felt godly, almost.
The man says he was pistol whipped in a neighborhood park by a Leander High School student. It happened on Cottontail Drive in the Westwood subdivision. Police tell us 18-year-old Gregory Doyle Turner and 17-year-old John Henderson demanded money from the man and his wife.
A phone call came to us and it was a possible chance to rob somebody for their marijuana. So we took the chance because we've done it before. I don't know, this time was different because everything went totally bad. There was a fight that happened. And because of that fight, he went to the hospital, and when he went to the hospital, he really couldn't say that it was a drug deal that just happened. So the police asked him what had happened, and he said that he had got robbed at gunpoint and got hit upside his head with a gun. In that case, it turned into a aggravated robbery. And when that happened, they had placed a warrant out for my arrest, and that same day, I was picked up and arrested with aggravated robbery. It was on TV. It was on TV a lot of places. It wasn't anything to the way the media portrayed it. They were drug dealers, but they weren't an old married couple that just happened to be walking down the street and a gun pulled out. A gun wasn't even in an altercation. It was just a fist fight. I don't know what made me want to do those things. I guess it was for the thrill of it, you know, or because I knew I could do it and get away with it at that time, you know? My life changed drastically, you know, because I went from like on top of everything to not on top of everything. I lost my scholarship. I lost all my scholarships to anywhere I wanted to go. That was a D1, or that's even worth talking about. I lost all of those. I had to go to alternative school. I had to go to jail for a couple of days before getting bonded out. I had to stop working out because I had to deal with legal matters. I had to quit playing baseball. I had to quit running track because I was kicked off the team because I had to go to Leo. My life became very stagnant. Since elementary days, I've been a very artsy person. Drawing was always my thing, you know, so I drew. You know, I like writing. I always wrote something in a journal, so that's what I did as a kid, and I got away from that because, you know, that wasn't always the cool thing, you know what I'm saying? I went through a whole depressed state before I even picked up a book or any. I had to pick up a book to get out of that state, you know what I mean? I had to open my mind up to something else other than constantly thinking about what I had lost and all that. In hindsight, it was a positive thing that I did get in trouble. That's how I look at it now. But yeah, it made me bring out another side of me that I never really had to bring out since I was like a little kid, you know what I mean? So it brought me back to myself. I had to go to jail, so I was in jail for what, 6 months, if not longer. So after I got out in February, I want to say it was February, March, I started I started working out to go to a school called Trinity Valley. But they had me playing a position I wasn't fond of. I was playing defensive back. There was a lot of hitting and a lot of concussions involved and stuff that I didn't want to do, so I left. I took a leave from there, and I started to pursue baseball. I grew up in a dugout. Baseball was my first love for anything, you know. It's very peaceful and it's a very mental game. And that's what I liked about this sport, because you have to use your mind, not just your body. And it's almost like life, you know, because in life, you're down a lot, you know. You're down sometimes more than you're up. But in like baseball, it's so hard to hit 350 like the A-Rods and stuff like that. You know, if you look at just a regular major league player, you know, they're struggling, you know, and that's almost what life is, but you gotta keep at it and you gotta keep grinding, and your time will come. This guy Face, I go out with him and I work out with him. We call him Face, but his name is Larry Weathers. I believe he's the best personal trainer for anybody. He puts his passion into the people that he works with.
Jonathan that I knew before he got in trouble is still the same Jonathan right now, to me. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with him.
Really, I'm just doing the basics to get ready for a sport, you know? A lot of my stuff is still football stuff. A football workout is really going to be harder than a baseball workout because of the physical stuff that you do to your body. So I do a football workout because I want to get my body in a better physical shape than any other baseball player, you know.
Cramping. Last one. You gonna quit? Don't quit on me. Don't quit on me. You got one more break to do. You got one more break to do. Get your ass up.
I work out, I work. And I work out and I work. And then on my downtime, I'll read and I'll write. And I also look up, obviously, schools to go to and tryouts to attend. But really, I just keep my mind focused on the goals.
You are not done. Get up.
Even with Face, I'm even working on my character, because you got to build your character back up after something like that.
You still want it, don't you? Huh? Right. As long as you still want it, I'm gonna ride with you.
The temptations are always there because you've already done it once. You know, you'll always have your devils come back at you. So I've been called about it, and that little devil has always said, well, shit, why don't you just do it, Jonathan? It could be quick money or something like that. But then you also think about where it put you and how you felt whenever you did not successfully do it.
You're always gonna be there for your friends, but the friends that he's there for, they're never there for him when the crap hits the fan. And that's why we're in this situation right now, because he hasn't realized yet he's the one that had everything to lose and everybody else didn't.
So now my main goal is to get into the pros. So I'm gonna go to a junior college, I'm gonna play a season, then I'm gonna try out. And if I make it, then I make it.
Jonathan is probably one of the best guys in America that's not on a college team right now. I just leave it like that. Period. Hands down.
I have to play sports. I feel like that's my calling. That's what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah.